The 2017 Porsche Cayenne SE Hybrid is among the heaviest Porsches, totaling 937 pounds, which is more than a 9063 356B and a 9065 911 combined. The Cayenne E Hybrid monstrous mass means that a recognizably Porsche-like driving experience doesn't come naturally. It needs to be cajoled and tricked to deliver the feedback, connection, and that sense of satisfaction that should always come with Porsches. Okay, now throw the plug-in hybrid system into the mix. It's the acid grin brake calipers that announce to bystanders that this $86,000 Cayenne is much more environmentally righteous than Porsche's other large fuel-slurping SUVs. It's not a brash announcement as virtue signaling goes, but the bright grin color contrasts vividly with the rest of the machine's more subdued hues. There's also a grin shadow behind the lettering on the E-Hybrid's badges that adds another halo of good intentions to the appearance. The electrical substance of the E-Hybrid system is conceptually a carryover from the now superseded Panamera E-Hybrid, including its Audi-sourced 333 HP supercharged 3.0-liter V6. It's an evolutionary half-leap forward from the first Cayenne hybrid system as well. The electric motor/generator produces 95 horsepower and 229 pound-feet of torque. It's fed by a 10.8 kWh lithium-ion battery pack mounted under the cargo floor that can be replenished from an optional onboard 7.2 kW charger using a standard SAE connector or from Porsche's own charging system that mounts on an owner garage wall. Now combine the internal combustion engine's output with the electric motors, and the total available thrust is 416 horsepower at 5,500 RPM with 435 pound-feet of torque from 1250 RPM. It all goes into an 8-speed automatic transmission, and out through both axles to Yokohama Advansport V105 tires. With both the engine and the electric motor contributing, this is a truly quick SUV. It whizzes its way to 60 mph in 5.2 seconds, hits 100 mph in 13 seconds flat, and slaps down the quarter-mile in 13.8 seconds at 103 mph. That's bullet train acceleration for something that waits in like a private rail car. But when the battery charge drops to the point where the Cayenne must operate in hybrid mode, the performance slags off. In these situations, it needs 6.8 seconds to achieve 60 mph, and getting to 100 mph takes 70.7. Well, 6.8 seconds to 60 mph may not be super quick, but it's not incredibly slow either. Among the E-Hybrid's many driving modes, the most interesting is the E-Power setting, which allows the vehicle to run solely on the electric motor at up to 78 miles per hour. That's 95 horsepower struggling against more than 2.5 tons. Porsche claims that the Cayenne E-Hybrid will reach 60 mph in 8.9 seconds running on electricity alone. If true, that's 2/10 behind a 4-cylinder Ford Fiesta equipped with an automatic transmission. Porsche says that depending on conditions, the E-Hybrid will scoot around fully electrically for up to 14 miles. And that's perfect for commuters who need to travel only a few miles to work with chargers at both ends of the trip. What's most satisfying about the E-Hybrid is its consistency of character regardless of driving mode. Mechanically, the Cayenne has nothing in common with the aforementioned classic Porsches, but there's a soul connection among them. The steering doesn't have the immediacy of a sports car, but it's nicely weighted and fully communicates with the chassis. The tires bite into corners with eagerness. It would take a headbutt from a battleship to knock the tail out of line. And despite whatever seductive dance was going on with the powertrain elements, there's always seems to be plenty of power on hand to do something epic. The unsung hero here may be the 8-speed automatic doing the shifting. Its behavior is always exemplary, whether shifted manually or left to its own logic. The one significant difference between this Cayenne and the others is brake fill. The regenerative effect can be felt through the pedal and in how the SUV slows entering a corner. It's something that the driver quickly acclimates to and in some ways makes the behemoth easier to manage. Like other Cayenne, the E-Hybrid's interior is 5-passenger cozy rather than extravagant or expansive. The number of buttons on the dash and the center console seems to be coming down, and the interior material quality seems to be going up, to the point that the leather stitching is right up there with Hermes Cavall jumping saddles. The EPE rates the Cayenne SE hybrid at 46 mpg, combining driving while depleting the battery charge and using the electric motor. As a more conventional hybrid, the Porsche is rated at 22 mpg combined. That won't rattle the worldview of many Tesla owners, but it's substantially better than other Cayenne models. The Platinum Edition has some distinct visual touches and gathers together many items that would otherwise be desirable on their own. There are wheel arc extensions, the headlamps are bi-xenon units, and the Bose sound system is powerful. Also thrown in are fantastically comfortable heated sport seats, special wheels, and dorsal guards with illuminated Cayenne-S logos. The prices of Porsche options are legendary lofty, and the bundle of them that comes with the Platinum Edition seems a bargain at only $2,900 more than the regular e-hybrid. It's all stuff most buyers are likely to want anyhow. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more.